What's happening, people? It's a red poet with you, never against you. You know me, I like building by success, man. Try to make sure we all make it, rise to the top and get it popping. But more or less, like, you know what I mean? It's somebody I used to know from back in the day, man. I was real close with they good people, and to this day I'm holding dear. You know what I mean? Dead to me, man, because they was official people. But I was building with them one time, and they told me something. This is a minute ago though. This is back when I was in Massachusetts for a little while, over Westover. You know what I mean? And this individual told me, like, tell me who you hang with and I tell you who you are. That's what their parents told them, and they imprinted it to me. Now I'm imprinting it to y'all. It's not nothing new. It's not nothing so special and grand or a riddle or nothing like that, but it's powerful. Tell me who you hang with, I tell you who you are. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going from the aspect of, I'm gonna speak for myself. When I came home from prison, I was focused. Like I didn't have tunnel vision, but I was damn near on tunnel vision. My focus was to become successful. I wanted to publish my books. I wrote a couple of novels. I wrote articles. If red poet, I write a lot of poetry. So I'm a writer. I do a lot of thinking and writing. You know what I'm saying? So my thing was I was going to publish this stuff because it's going to be an accomplishment. You feel me? That during the time that I was behind the wall, it's something I accomplished. It's something I could pass down to my kids and everybody had. It wasn't about making money. About like, okay, I call myself a writer. I want to be an author. You know what I mean? I call myself a rapper. I want to have albums. You know, some stuff like that. I don't call myself a rapper. I'm just saying, for example. So I was focused on that. I focused on the conscious community, studying my literature, reading, learning more. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff. So while I was behind the wall, I had brothers that was on the same thing. So them the brothers that I kicked it with the most. You feel me? Like the homies is like, I got homies that had businesses, got things popping. So me kicking it with them was more important than me kicking it with anybody else. If your conversation is about bull, like, you feel me? I could probably be around for like a hot second and kick the bull with you feel me? Because I get on my bull too. I'm human, you feel me? And I'm from a certain demographic, so I can relate and kick it on that level. But what was the most important times that I spent with individuals was the times where I can gain something from being around these individuals and or get recharged from these individuals. You feel me? So this was on a constant. So when I came home, that's something I lost. When I came home, I lost the connection where I can just know somebody have a certain understanding that I have, or can add to what my thoughts are doing to me. So my thoughts are going wild in my head. I gotta be successful. I gotta make it. I got tunnel vision right now. I gotta make this pop. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. I gotta do that. I gotta do this. I want to open up this business. I want to do that over there. But I'm doing all of that. You feel me? So I'm gun ho. You know what I mean? But when things start coming to you, you need somebody to charge you up. Like, you feel me? So I come out to the world. First thing I go to was to a halfway house, whatever, federal halfway house, and I'm in there. So I still there's a few brothers that's on. So I'm like, all right, for sure. I'm building with them brothers. You feel me? Shout out to, I want to say he's joined wrong, because he came out to the leather business. You know what I mean? I was in the halfway house with him. Everything he said he was gonna do, he did. He got his business popping. You feel me? And the brother Black too. Everything we talked about. You know what I mean? The brother is headed towards it. So I was around the type of. But when I left the halfway house, I had nothing to charge me. I had a brother that I was building with for a while. You feel me? But life make you do like separate, go separate ways. But I had nothing to recharge me. So when you don't, it's like a battery. You feel what I'm saying? Let's say I got my phone, right? And I got my Bluetooth. You feel me? They both need to be charged. Whichever one I feel is important and I give the most juice to, that's the one that's always gonna work. The other one always gonna be at the brink of dying. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's how we are. If we're not being charged, if the good in us or the successful mind state of us is not being charged up and regularly, you feel what I'm saying, given energy, you feel what I'm saying, it's always at the brink of dying. Like your thoughts and your care for it, anything, like you start to dwindle. You know what I mean? So tell me who you hang with. I tell you who you are. No matter how rich you are, you feel what I'm saying? Or no matter how much money in your pocket, you feel me? You lack the concept of success if you just hang around a whole bunch of unsuccessful people. What you have is an egotistic thing where you got to be around people that's less than you to make yourself feel high. So you got it, but you can't be around other people that got it because you're not really a successful individual. You know what I mean? You don't have a, because it's a state of mind. You feel me? So pertaining to the homies in the neighborhood, you feel me, with the homies on the block, you know what I mean? We can be kicking it. You feel me? You can have your home, your loyalty to your homies is everything. You understand what I'm saying? But you also have to be able to be around individuals that are on a certain mental wavelength. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's important. That's important. And the most important person is the person closest to you. And that's the person that you consider your significant other. That's important. Like that's important. You feel me? If you have it, listen. That's how the male and female attributes are like divine. It's not no bullshit. It's divine. Like, you feel me? Because based off of the fact that the woman is a cultivator, that she's a nurturer, right? So whatever you give her, she nurtures. You give her a house, she turns into a home. You give her your seed, she give you a baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever little you give her, she blooms it. You know what I'm saying? And for the female to male, whatever you have, you feel me? Put it that he will work to make it a reality. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of innate when you have these two energies working together, and when they working in sync. So they say a man's success has a lot to do with the type of woman he has around him, and that's a fact. You feel me? So be careful who you dealing with. Looks, all that's smooth. You feel what I'm saying? But what's important is, on some real, what could you bring to the table? For a long time, it's been the men having to answer that question to the women. What could you bring to the table? What you could bring to the table? More or less, that's a good question. But that question has to be asked in the other direction also. You feel me? This ain't 50-50, this 100-100. You bring your 100% of self, and I bring my 100% of self, and we got 200% of doing what we do. So it's my success, right? If I can't be recharged where I rest my head, then my percentage of becoming successful is not as high as it should be. If you really want it, it don't matter. You gonna go get it. You gonna grind. But in the midst of that, you gonna hurt some feelings. Some people gonna get mad, and you gonna lose some people. It ain't easy on the emotional level. That's why emotion shouldn't be your defining factor. You know what I mean? It should be intelligence over emotion. You should use your intellect. But it ain't always that easy when you have somebody close to you. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, you think it's intelligent just to go do you, and at the end of the day, bring more drama to make the situation worse. So you gotta sit back and analyze. Tell me who you hang with, I tell you who you are. Tell me who you love, and I'm gonna tell you where you gonna go. If you just love a fat ass, you always gonna go just as far as the weak end of the whole shit. The weak part, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you just following that she got a nice accent, your success is going to be based off, you know what I'm saying, that things just sound good, but the actions is not bringing what's needed. You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking in examples and metaphors right now. You know what I mean? But that's the most important thing, man. Because if I have an idea, if I have something, and your significant other view that you passionate about it, and you share that with them, and they look at you like, yeah, all right. Right then and there, you didn't get charged. You kind of got the opposite. It just took some juice out of you. Like, damn, all right, for sure. You feel me? I can't expect you to like everything I like. You know what I mean? So now I got to go to another source. And then the problems come into where you go to another source. It's important that you have the right significant other if you're planning on being successful. That's important, because you have to be recharged in your home, where your plug-in base is at, where you lay down, where you calm down at, where your thoughts, you feel me? We're supposed to be exchanging thoughts. If I'm working and I'm not able to get to the publishing people, somebody should be aiding and assisting in that. If they can't assist in that, then you find somebody assisting, because success is the only option. We gotta make it. Point blank, period. I don't care what you with, what you banging, where you from, who you think you is in your head. In reality, no matter how, a lot of stuff be in our heads. We think so much in our heads about ourselves that the world perceives us that way. when the world doesn't. You know how I know the world doesn't perceive you that way? Because you got to keep doing shit just to keep that reputation up. You wouldn't have to keep doing shit. Once you got the rep, you got the rep because you official if you official. You feel me? You ain't got to continue to do the same thing over and over. But if you continue doing the same thing over and over, what that mean? That means you're stuck on a stage of proving yourself. You feel me? You gotta keep, why you gotta keep proving something? Because nobody believe it. If you believe me, I ain't gotta prove it to you. You understand what I'm saying? You only gotta prove yourself in the court of law. You gotta prove that you're innocent or guilty, or you gotta prove that you're right or wrong. So if you continuously proving yourself, then at the end of the day, that means you yourself don't even believe yourself, because you have never met yourself. Tell me who you hang with, I tell you who you are. Make sure your significant other has the same successful attitude that you have. Make sure your significant other feels the same way that you feel about making it in society. Make sure your significant other feels the same way about the direction we're going as a people. If you're a nationalist, if you're an individualist, make sure that they understand that us as a team, our main objective is to head somewhere. If we don't have a destination, or have the will to have a destination, we're gonna fail. We're gonna hit a brick wall, and we don't got time for that. We don't got time for that. We gotta get this paper. We gotta get this money. I could talk forever. Pardon me for going for too long. I know the bros told me to keep it short, man. That'll hold everybody's attention a little better. Feel me? Salute to the bros, man. I take all the advice from my peoples. You feel me? But you already know, man. Us never that, man. Tell me who you hang with. I tell you who you are. I don't care what you banging. You got 24 hours in a day. 5 hours out of that 24-hour period, you need to be around people that can recharge you and keep you going. If not, it is what it is, gonna be what's gonna be. We're gonna be another generation just passing information instead of knowledge to the next generation, and they sitting there, what should I do with this information? Passing the information to the next generation, see if they catch on to it. You feel me? We gotta be the ones to turn this information to knowledge, and this knowledge into something that we can be called a people that really made it. Because we can't keep saying we made it, we made it. What we made? What we made? We made it to the point where we ain't getting hit with a little whip, getting shot though. You feel what I'm saying? We ain't make it. We make it when we is self-sufficient. Point blank, period. As long as you're not self-sufficient, your grind is never over. And once you become self-sufficient, you still grind to maintain it. You feel me? So the grind don't never stop. You know what I mean? Always remember that. Tell me who you hang with, I tell you who you are. You already know, man. The red pole with you, never against you. Real, energetic, and divine poetry. Holla at me. I'm around. From my hood to your hood. Shine love. You already.